Cleopatra VII Philopator.
The name itself echoes with an air of grandeur and tragedy. Born in 69 BC, she was destined to become the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom, a dynasty established by Alexander the Great's general, Ptolemy I Soter. Her Egypt, a land steeped in ancient wisdom and opulent riches, was at a crossroads. Rome, with its insatiable hunger for power, cast a long shadow over the once mighty kingdom. Yet Cleopatra, with her sharp intellect and captivating charm, rose to the occasion. This was no ordinary queen. She was a woman of extraordinary intelligence, fluent in 9 languages and a shrewd diplomat.
Cleopatra's path to power was paved with challenges. She navigated treacherous courtly waters, facing rivalry and intrigue. Her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII, initially shared the throne. Their power struggle culminated in a civil war, a conflict that would forever alter the course of Cleopatra's life and introduce her to a Roman general named Mark Antony.
History often paints Cleopatra as a seductress, her beauty her most potent weapon. While her allure was undeniable, it was her intellect and political acumen that truly set her apart. She understood that Egypt's survival hinged on forging alliances, on playing the game of power with the skill of a seasoned gambler.
Cleopatra's reign was not defined by ruthlessness or tyranny. Instead, she sought to connect with her people, understanding that their loyalty was her greatest strength. She embraced Egyptian traditions, presenting herself as the reincarnation of the goddess Isis. This resonated with the Egyptian people, solidifying her image as a ruler divinely appointed to lead.
Cleopatra's reign was marked by a deep understanding of her people's needs. She wasn't merely a figurehead cloistered in the palace walls. She ventured into the bustling marketplaces of Alexandria, engaging with her subjects, listening to their concerns. Her reign saw the implementation of policies designed to alleviate poverty and stimulate economic growth. She understood that a prosperous Egypt was a strong Egypt, better equipped to face the looming Roman threat.
Beyond her political acumen, Cleopatra was known for her compassion. She funded the construction of temples and libraries, investing in the intellectual and spiritual growth of her kingdom. Her court, a melting pot of cultures and ideas, became a beacon of knowledge and enlightenment. Scholars, artists, and philosophers flocked to Alexandria, drawn by the queen's patronage and the city's vibrant intellectual atmosphere.
Cleopatra's interactions with her subjects were not limited to formal occasions. She actively participated in religious festivals, her presence infusing these events with a sense of unity and shared purpose. Her image graced the coins of the realm, a constant reminder of her rule and her connection to the people.
Cleopatra's reign was a testament to the power of a ruler who understood the needs of her people. Her intelligence and compassion, combined with her political savvy, created an environment of stability and prosperity, even as the Roman Empire cast a long shadow over Egypt. Their first encounter was one for the history books. In 48 BC, Julius Caesar, Rome's most powerful man, arrived in Alexandria, drawn into the throes of the Egyptian civil war. Cleopatra, seeking his support against her brother, orchestrated a dramatic entrance. Legend has it she had herself smuggled into Caesar's presence rolled up in a carpet. Whether fact or embellished tale, the story speaks volumes about her resourcefulness and audacity.
Caesar was instantly captivated. He was a seasoned general accustomed to power and intrigue. Yet Cleopatra's intellect, her wit, and her undeniable charm proved irresistible. Their relationship, however, was more than just a passionate dalliance. It was a strategic alliance, a merging of minds and ambitions.
Cleopatra needed Caesar's military might to secure her throne. Caesar, in turn, saw in Egypt a wealthy and strategically important land, a jewel to be added to Rome's growing empire. Their alliance, cemented by passion and mutual respect, reshaped the political landscape of the ancient world.
From this union, a son was born, Caesarion, a child who embodied the fusion of Roman and Egyptian bloodlines. Cleopatra, ever the strategist, saw in her son a potential heir, a ruler who could bridge the divide between these two powerful empires. The birth of Caesarion further solidified the bond between the queen and the Roman general, adding another layer of complexity to their already multifaceted relationship.
Their union was a spectacle that captivated the ancient world.
I am no longer content with being a mere player in Rome's political games. I declare myself the reincarnation of Isis, the Egyptian goddess of motherhood and fertility.
Caesar, embracing the theatricality of it all, allowed himself to be portrayed as the god Dionysus. Their love affair became a carefully crafted performance, a public display of power and unity aimed at solidifying their grip on Egypt. Together they embarked on a grand tour of Egypt, a lavish procession intended to showcase the wealth and splendor of Cleopatra's kingdom.
Our voyage, a blend of political strategy and romantic interlude, further cements our bond and sends a clear message to Rome's rivals. Egypt, under our joint rule, is a force to be reckoned with.
However, their idyll was not to last. Caesar, having returned to Rome, was assassinated in 44 BC. Cleopatra, now a widow with a young son to protect, found herself once again at a crossroads. The Roman world was thrown into turmoil, a power vacuum threatening to engulf Egypt in its wake. This tumultuous period paved the way for the entry of Mark Antony, Caesar's loyal general and friend, onto the stage of Cleopatra's life. Drawn to Egypt by both political ambition and rumours of the Queen's legendary allure, Antony would become Cleopatra's most enduring love and her partner in a final desperate struggle against the rising tide of Roman ambition. Alexandria, the jewel of the Mediterranean, became the backdrop for their love story. The city, a melting pot of cultures and a beacon of knowledge, resonated with their shared ambition and love for extravagance.
Our relationship, much like Cleopatra's earlier alliance with Caesar, is as strategic as it is passionate. I need Egypt's wealth and resources to vie for control of Rome.
And I see in you, Antony, a protector, a powerful ally who can help safeguard my kingdom and my son's future.
Their love unfolded amidst the splendor of the Egyptian court. Luxurious banquets, exotic entertainment, and intellectual discussions filled their days. They formed a society of inimitable livers, indulging in elaborate games and masquerades. They hunted together in the desert, sailed the Nile on opulent barges, and explored the ancient temples of Egypt.
Our union goes beyond lavish displays of affection. We rule Egypt jointly, issuing decrees and minting coins bearing both our profiles.
Antony, recognizing Caesarion as Caesar's son, further legitimized Cleopatra's position and secured her son's claim to the Egyptian throne. The alliance between the Roman general and the Egyptian queen, fueled by love and mutual respect, seemed unbreakable. Their love faced its greatest test as political tensions between Antony and Octavian, Caesar's heir, escalated. Octavian, threatened by Antony's growing power and his alliance with Cleopatra, skillfully manipulated the Roman Senate, turning public opinion against them.
Declared an enemy of Rome, I find myself embroiled in a civil war that will determine the future of the Roman Republic.
Cleopatra, a shrewd strategist, stood by Antony's side. She rallied her forces, providing him with ships, supplies, and financial backing. The Battle of Actium in 31 BC marked a turning point in their fortunes. The combined Egyptian and Roman fleet, led by Antony and Cleopatra, faced off against Octavian's forces in a clash that would seal their fate. Despite early victories, a strategic blunder led to their defeat. The Egyptian fleet, following Cleopatra's lead, broke formation and retreated, leaving Antony's forces vulnerable.
The reasons for my actions remain a subject of debate among historians. Some argue it was a cowardly act, while others believe it was a calculated move to preserve what remained of my forces.
The Battle of Actium marked the end of their reign. Antony and Cleopatra, facing inevitable defeat, retreated to Alexandria. Their empire, built on love, ambition, and shared dreams, crumbled around them. The final act of their love story unfolded in the palace in Alexandria. With Octavian's forces closing in, Antony, misled by false news of Cleopatra's death, took his own life. Cleopatra, devastated by the loss of her beloved, refused to be paraded as a trophy of war in Rome.
In a final act of defiance, I allegedly used an asp, a venomous snake, to end my own life.
Cleopatra's death on August 12, 30 BC, marked the end of the Ptolemaic dynasty and the absorption of Egypt into the Roman Empire. Her reign, however, left an indelible mark on history. She was more than just a queen. She was a diplomat, a scholar, a builder, and a mother who fiercely protected her children and her kingdom. Cleopatra and Mark Antony's love story, a tale of passion, ambition, and ultimately tragedy, has captivated imaginations for centuries. Their story, immortalized in literature, art, and opera, serves as a reminder of the complexities of love and power and the enduring allure of ancient Egypt.
While our political ambitions ultimately crumbled, our love story continues to resonate, a testament to the enduring power of human connection in a world often defined by power struggles and shifting alliances.